Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter Ali LaForce. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans. Here's ABC. Off with the layup. And here's George. Back to Williamson. Can't cash it in from close range. Grant, with the Pelicans, so many of the past few years have started with such high hopes.
Yeah, B.A. And at the end of every season, it feels like there's a big what-if hanging over New Orleans. They haven't been able to catch many breaks in recent years.
Now George. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Out left to the wing. To the middle. Vassell's shot is good.
The more Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's George. Outside Jones. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's George. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Here's ABC.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Ingram on the wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Spurs making a change here. On offense, here is San Antonio. They lead by 7. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Second team.
New Orleans calls timeout. Richard, when you look at the makeup of the San Antonio Spurs, they do possess some impressive talent.
And it's not just talent, it's young talent, B.A. This is a squad that continues to accumulate some very nice pieces.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Valanciunas. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And the Spurs call time here. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Here's ABC. Oh, sweet move. The Pelicans pull it in.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
From behind the arc. Jones grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
George with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Count it. Good. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points of the night.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
C.J. McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Brian?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie. Here's ABC. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. ABC's got 6.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Pass to Williamson. Kicks it to George. Throws it up high. And Williamson throws it down.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's ABC. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Timeout called for the Pelicans. And the players take this opportunity. To get some Gatorade, getting some, and so the San Antonio Spurs.
For the score, your Spurs 49.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Pelicans trail. Pass to George. To the paint. Jones from outside. Rebound San Antonio. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Tipped away. And stolen by Jones. George feels it out a bit. To the inside. Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Valanciunas has got his second basket on the night. Left side, Wembanyama. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
First team foul.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Well, Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
Here's ABC. 9 points in the game. The deep three. And they recover it. Tries yet again. And at last, they get one to fall. ABC's got 11.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Pass to Williamson. Basket counts.
Williamson.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And here's Vassell. Here's ABC. Defended by Jones. Back to Vassell. There's the triple. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the
Pelican
little bitty
substitution.
things.
The Pelicans making a switch here. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 10. And the Pelicans call time here. Well, Richard, one thing you can count on with Devin Vassell, he'll give you a ton of energy.
You got to admire that about him. The definition of a hard worker. He's been making tons of strides in his offensive output lately.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Time for your Spurs Youth team.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The assist.
Yeah, really nice feel from George. Making the correct decision in a two-man game.
Pass to Vassell. Right side Johnson. Here's Sohan. Give him 8. George with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he lobs it up. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Assisted.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
And the foul called on Paul George. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second.
Both teams will make substitutions. The kick out to Johnson. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got 5 now.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
Paul George.
Nice shot by George.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
With the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he's good on the second.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
.55 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. George for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's ABC. He's got 13. And that's good. Vassell for 3. He's got 5.
And This is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Alvarado.
Jose Alvarado.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of... exchange more often than not.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
New Orleans calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan, and everything falls into place for a team.
Fans, give it up one more time for your Spurs.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. It's George on the wing. With one on the clock. And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their play has earned them
The Pelicans, 54.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. San Antonio leading. Here's ABC. No good there. Good work defensively by Alvarado. George left side. Out to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Off the pass, McCollum can be instantaneous. He doesn't think, he just shoots.
Here's ABC. The kick out to Johnson. And the three-pointer goes. And the Spurs lead by 8.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's ABC. The kick out to Johnson. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
McCollum outside. The three. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Good on the second one.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, total team effort.
Jose Alvarado.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way. And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the Pelicans making a change here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Paul George.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. George, good.
Yeah, tough bucket for George. He's just so good at maintaining his focus.
Here's ABC. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Kicks it to George. Goes back up. Vassell with the rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. George drives in. And George with the jam.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Spurs lead by 8.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Back to George. McCollum outside. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
And it's ABC missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 6-point game. That one goes. Count it. George has got 11 points here in the second half.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Valanciunas. For the finish. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's ABC. It falls.
Number 0.
46 seconds left to the game. Knocked away. George outside.
San Antonio foul. Number 0. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot's good by McCollum.
Well, McCollum just so competitive. He never gives up on the play or his team.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
George with it. He's picked up by Vassell.
Bien loco y ambló, tenemos una mafia, tenemos un complot. Caruso no te busco un suena, ey, pero yo que me atrevo. Bajo donde amo, me compro una contigo la pa' guerrear no tienen los nada, no tienen los. Ustedes no son míos, ninguno los llevo, no, a ninguno los llevo. Ey, baja así calor negro entero Tom Ford. Ferrari no me gusta Ford. A tu la tengo debajo el confort. Está feliz en su confort zone. Trajo la prima encima un baby. Tú andas con el que y el que anda con los que son. Ey, sí, y yo ando con Beto en el ley. Ey, las baby saben que que yo soy un pícaro. Tú eres el más ganto, el bichote, pero en la corte Fígaro. Ey, esto es pa' los que me odian, pa' los que me adoran. El tiempo es oro y en oro y diamante te dice mi hora. Estamos facturando como una pastora. Ya no me emociona encontrarme un billete en la secadora. Siento que ya pasé GTA. O ahora, ey, a veces quisiera quedarme pelo pa' empezar a josear otra vez y hacerme mío de nuevo. Mira cómo me muevo, mira cómo me muevo. Yo cambio el juego. Háblame de plata y de una le llego, ey. Si no hablamos luego, a veces quisiera quedarme pelo pa' empezar a josear otra vez y hacerme mío de nuevo. Mira cómo me muevo, mira cómo me muevo. Yo cambio el juego, saldo a nadie le debo.
You don't know my ID 나를 검색할 듯 할지 We still low-key, you don't see me when I low-key 넌 몰랐다 다친지 방심하듯 감기 걸려 넌 마스크를 내렸었지 딸기 팍디 우리 마스크들 올려 거위 손쉽게 여기 벗어나 흔적이 안 남아 너의 노래 지무도와 남은 번호를 담아 321이 우리 잠아 너희가 저장한 번호 fake like 네가 어제 만든 음악 It's only one way up I don't wanna see your number 네가 pick up at the caller 아이들은 너에게 나빠 So do not ask for our info go listen 초록창이 대신 써도 신상한 녀석들이 fresh out of game put the scene 좋아 you see the ID 그게 우리끼리 뭔 뛰었니 우 전화 무시 emergency 뭔 뛰었니 우 텔레파시 대통하기 뭔 뛰었니 우 빠라바삐 뭔 뛰었니 우 다른 애들 무시 전화다 차단 공공 계속 우리끼리 달라 그래도 우리 같은 나빠 No time 방에 노는 나빠 Spotlight 우리 들러도 도배 착각 망상 그건 너 자기 속에 Highlight prime time 영원히 같이 okay No time 전화 거짓말 okay 아파 성이 My time you're not okay My team truly always check my profile okay Dancing in the rain 너네 대체 어디 에이 찾아볼 수가 없네 마치 내 전화번호 okay
Keep all them up on my radar black mask on my face man I feel like I'm better You dummies had better go get a translator Two languages mix them up like a 어설프게 할 바에 차라리 나는 그냥 안 하고 말지 거슬린 새끼들 번호 못 저장해 우리는 조용해 No color ID 너네 생각 우리 생각 나버려 너무 큰 차이 Get out my sight When I like 넌 발음이 구려서 안 통하니까 깨져버린 너의 feelings 나는 원래부터 그냥 chillin' Killing it like a villain 일상은 아닌 거 보수시 여자들은 weekend boogie Up in the basement 이제는 옥상에 movie 절대로 고개 안 숙임 어차피 몰라 난 포기 조심해 널 1300 움직여도 wannabe 싫어해 근데 난 웃을게 1300 움직여도 그냥 웃어버려
Young 40 got a sick stomach, secured about 600 deposits for real, put the grits on it. Every flick like a big budget, yikes with the like Craig, the big Debo, I'm a Chris Tucky. It's east to west, so we get duckies. My Chris drip got my wrist flooded, swag, but we never that when we get one whip, that's a whip. Hating on us, couldn't afford a McNugget. Look, my lane green, I'm retrieving. It's the money tree gang, getting guapas, G season. Sneezing in the wind, 6 COVID, disease free and multitasking everything. Now SODC, cleaning, gassing on the 101, smashing like a speed demon passing. Then they mad, cause they see we winning, I'm gonzo. Pronto, beyond LeBron, no. And by the oxtail, my jersey like a poncho. Everybody got something, but who got the bomb though? When my bag open up, that loud like a lawnmower. In the field with the in this game around pressure, we ain't drop no combos. Yikes, grasp what I play. Finish my play. Finish my play. Finish my play. Finish my play.
Look, my balls is Mustafar in a lava pool. Never rushing any battles. To myself, chilling in shadow, sticking Raja Ghul. Until I see that drama fuel waiting to light it up. I'm mad as I hate it here and I had enough. Rage escaping the cage only with minor cuts. You want smoke? Well, go ahead, let me sign you up. It's Independence Day, the way that I'm fired up. Me and Ford breaking laws so you can't ignore us. Making noise, your eyes open like Bobby Portis. Bad habits when I set it off, but like a maverick, I get the job done then jet off in a standoff. I swear, to us, well, that's a bad idea. Then it's drums and that's all, yeah. And if your homies jumping in, then that's a yeah. Receipts to show, I never feared none. Don't need to be in your top 5, but I'm tier 1. Ask around, history shows that I'm fearsome. Hand glowing red 623 with a fist. Tal vez en ti quise encontrar lo que en otra perdí. Tu orgullo no me quiere hablar, entonces vamos a competir. A ver, ey, no me gusta perder. Dime qué vamos a hacer. Me paso mirando el cel, wow, no puede ser. Aunque me tarde un poco, juro que voy a responder. Quisiera volverte a ver. Quisiera volverte a ver. Lo rica que te ves. No sé qué estamos esperando. El orgullo no está ganando. Ay, baby, dime la verdad. Si te olvidaste de mí, yo sé que fue una noche nada más, que no se vuelve a repetir. Tal vez en ti quise encontrar, ay, lo que en otra perdí. Tu orgullo no me quiere hablar, entonces vamos a competir. A ver, ey, desde que nos vimos pienso en cómo nos, ey, después dividimos cada cual por su camino. En la alfombra aún están las manchas. ¿Dónde está ese que lleva tiempo perdido? Si te digo que me gusta, que estás buena, no lo tomes por cumplido. Es que yo soy un atrevido. Ey. Y hace tiempo que quiero ir contigo. Como a Glow, me gusta tu flow. Tranquilita, tú siempre te robas el show. Una le voy a dar dembow. Si se I go where she go. So mami, dime a ver. I wanna feel that again. Tú tienes piquete y yo también. Por poco pierdo y te envío un DM. Ay, pa' decirte la verdad, que no me he olvidado de ti. Yo sé que fue una noche nada más, que no se vuelva a repetir. Tal vez en ti quise encontrar lo que en otra perdí. Tu orgullo no me quiere hablar, entonces vamos a competir. A ver, ey.
Something new. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Wanna try, wanna lie, wonder why, wanna. All I know is pain, all I feel. Like moving silence, like you don't know what I silence. New York, so wild. My dogs is with it. You want it? Come and get it. Took it, then we split it. Right, we did it. What the you gon' do when we on you? Messing with the wrong crew. Don't know what we gon' through. I'ma have to show how easily we. Let me find out there's some more that's running with Joe. Nothing we can't handle. Break it up and dismantle like a candle. Just cause I can't stand you. Put my on tapes like you. You haven't met the apes. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how crazy? I'll be Swayze. Stop acting like a baby. Mind your business, lady. Nosy people get it too. When you see me at you, you know I'm trying to get rid of you. Yeah, I know it's pitiful. That's how get down. Watch my make you kiss ground. Just for talking clown. Oh, you think it's funny? Then you don't know me, money. It's about to get ugly. Whatever, dog, I'm hungry. I guess you know what that means. Come up off that green.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the San Antonio Spurs. You look at San Antonio.
Well, more than anything, they're looking to avoid a letdown. Sometimes you get home court advantage and you maybe take your foot off the pedal a little. But they do not want to start slow and give their opponent confidence.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Because of Georgia's strong defensive instincts, he's able to consistently disrupt opponents.
To the inside, Wembanyama. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Valanciunas. Jones from outside. San Antonio with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
San Antonio again missing. Here's New Orleans now. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
That's about as tough as a finish you'll see. But when you're up against someone as strong as Zion, contact doesn't faze him.
And Wembanyama gets it to go. You look at San Antonio. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
And the basket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. George, right side. They grab their own miss. That one drops for him.
The persistence on the glass. Paul George just refusing to quit on the play.
Here's ABC. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
That one's good. This game is all even.
Devin Vassell with the great hustle, using his speed and length to come away with steals.
Outside Jones. From behind the arc. Now George.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Williamson. Clock at 2. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Jonas Valanciunas. First personal foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
At the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Up top, George. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first. The offensive rebound. Here's ABC. Outside Jones. Lets a floater go. Stolen by Jones. Here's Williamson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. The free throw off from Williamson.
A healthy Zion is a force to be reckoned with.
.46 seconds left to play in the first. Snatched up. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. ABC.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Here's George. Here's Valanciunas. Pass to George. Stolen by Collins. Here's Bassie. .19 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
George drives in. Not going to go that time. Got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Spurs up by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And it's ABC missing. And so George will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. Kicks it out to Williamson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
3.
Williamson's got 11.
Not Zion's favorite place to shoot from, but when he's focused, he can drain those.
Jones misses. Here's George. Williamson outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And the Pelicans call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
New Orleans making some changes. A minute 15 left to play in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. And that one's long.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Here's ABC. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's New Orleans with it. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. On offense, here is San Antonio. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. ABC's got 11.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
George. And rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
They haven't scored as much in the painted area this quarter. Maybe they should go back to that.
New Orleans in the lead. George feels it out a bit. Shoots over Collins. Outside for Ingram. It's George on the wing. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And finally, that one's good. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. Here's Osman. Drops one in from the wing. George with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there.
Ooh, the craftiness of PG-13. Awesome job fooling the defender and jumping into the contact.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's ABC. Rejected by George.
Those lanky arms and sharp instincts of Paul George paying off. Get that shot out of here.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Ingram outside. They get it back. No dice on the putback jam. Pass to ABC. Puts up a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4.
Oh, did you see that finish?
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Here's ABC. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Here's ABC. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. And he drops the first.
At the line for San Antonio.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. George drives in for 3. McCollum. Second chance effort. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul.
Second.
He's so good at scoring inside. You know Valanciunas can get to the line.
Here's ABC. And once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5. Looking for some continuity. Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
And it's ABC missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Fires for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Williamson's got 14 points.
Terrific setup for Zion, getting the ball when he's already well positioned.
Pass to Collins. Over Valanciunas. Rejected by Valanciunas. Here's George. Excellent D there from Collins. Now here's Jones. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's ABC. Covered by Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? Rebounded by New Orleans.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And it's New Orleans with another.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's ABC. Paul George pulls down the board.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Pass to Valanciunas. Launches a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Rejected by George. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to ABC.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since. And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Inside, ABC. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Pass to Valanciunas. Excellent D there from Collins.
Their struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
It's good from in tight.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
And George with the jam. And he's now got the double-double.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Up in time. Misses. And so it's New Orleans feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They're communicating.
57.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pass to ABC. To the middle. Here's Bassey. And Williamson with the block.
The swat. Zion saying, hey, try someone else.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Back to Jones. Here's ABC. Outside Jones. 5 to shoot. Here's ABC. And yep, it's good. ABC's got 20.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's George with the drive. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to George. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. They get it again. Kicks it out to Williamson. Sinks it from distance. 19 points in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's ABC. Outside Jones. Pass to ABC. From the arc. Knocks down the long J. ABC's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Finding the most open guy. Good vision from Trey Jones out there.
First personal foul. Second Pelicans team foul.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
For 3.
And the Pelicans lead by 21.
Big moments. Brandon Ingram with a chance to make a splash, and does.
To the inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Back to George. Looking to get back on track. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it to George. Now Ingram. Back to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Here's ABC. There's the drive.
What? Wait. Hey, those are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Assisted.
Williamson's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is why Williamson was a former #1 pick, because of how effortlessly he can take over games.
Ingram on the wing. Back to George. Williamson outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's George. Pass to Valanciunas. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Collins.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Pelicans.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paul George.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control. 3 phases of the game. Congrats. A triple-double.
Here's ABC to the paint. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That one's off.
At the line for your...
He hits the second from the line.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Up top, George. Down low. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Outside Jones. Pass to ABC. Rejected by George. They retain possession. And so it's the Pelicans taking...
Gon' trend on the top, keep trending. The way I pull up, I'm up. None of these gon' stop, pull up, gone. Put it, don't get a cup for the drip, I'm on 5. Keep stacking your bank and get bigger. Never will I throw some shade on team. Don't play with it. I see the big picture, we up on it. The huncho, the one you gon' call on me. I got your back, you gon' follow me. When I get up, we gon' ball on it. Cause we beat out the system. Water on me like the sun of song. Carrots, some pointers. All these commas, I won't fumble. Me go out the jungle. Buy it all. Cake on me, no funnel. Cash. Drop top feeling like stunner. Drop top. KD play no runner. We gon' chrome my wallet. My pilot. Take 3 vibe to the tropics. I was outside just pay me that. Made one wrong move, just living on broke with the flooded out in the hotel lobby.
Thank you for guiding me, giving me the strength in my weak times. Dollar, thankful for the struggles, got that armor real. No, it wasn't only me that made me hard to. Relationships changing, got an awkward feel. But your strength came in my weakness with that cloth reveal. Them late nights I was lonely and full of pain. They say it's pouring when it rains, I'm feeling strange. How I'm dropping 60 but still don't feel the game. Drop down on my knees, put humility in my posture. A Bible and a vibe, stability in my locker. Playing loyal, but really your weakest partners. This ain't just no I'ma spit up to build a saga. Been worried about my mama, was never on welfare. But it ain't a soul on the globe that's above a health scare. Father God, I ask for grace. If 2 or 3 is in a space, in any given place, you should be felt there. I be feeling judged. Anytime I have a good time, I feel a nudge. Like some people got a grudge. Thought they wouldn't budge, and now they don't give me love. At your table in the club, but on the net, they throwing subs. Anytime you reach a level, expect to see the devil. That always surface, so you gotta keep a shovel. This is just the cost for when people don't ever settle. Gotta keep myself in this walking in his apparel. Sharper than a bevel on a perfect fade. People see the sunny days, not when he raining on parades. Living out my vows, only reneging if it's spades. Taught to never cave, ignore the pain, being brave. Wow, I got kids who need me to be emotionally present. It's important if they gon' reach the places they destined. My right hand quit the band, got it stressing. Lord, what a lesson, it's the cost of my profession. Counting all these blessings and you was feeling neglected. Chosen and selected, I ain't worthy. You still be having mercy. So now I'm giving grace to the people that really hurt me. That could be a struggle admitting how much it hurt me. I know I ain't perfect, that's why I'm asking for.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Look at New Orleans. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And Kevin, folks will tell you that the closeout game is always the hardest in the playoffs. But when you've got a chance to close a team out, you got to make sure you're focused and determined to get the job done. And you need to do that by taking advantage of the opportunity.
You look at the Pelicans. And being this close to the finals, they do not want to let this game get away from them.
Yeah, it's not an elimination game, but there's a good chance this game will decide the series. They won't be holding anything back. I can tell you that for sure.
Now, here's George to the inside. And Williamson throws it down.
I love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Here's ABC. And the rejection by Valanciunas. The three from George. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. He never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they...
Too much, rocks in the wrist, too much. Forgiatos on the bench, too much. Too much, too much. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. All these that I got, I can never get booed up. All these cars on the lot, I be switching the shoes up. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. I get 200 a verse, ain't 200 for a show. I need 400. While you doing all that typing, we've been trying to up the scope. On the gram, Cinderella on the week. How much did the Phantom cost? Bag too much. Driver give me there when I'm too clutch with another. All black, red inside, too clutch go. For the court, now I'm balling alopecia. Molly calling me cause I'm feeling low with Keisha. Can you point out all the haters? I can't see them through these cottage. And my newest cause I watch when you having plenty of bread, all the pigeons come flocking. You feel me? True be told, I'ma always show the real me. It's chilly, bust down cribbing with the matching Richard Millie. Flyer than an eagle when I'm touching down in Philly. Nick Niner, cool blue wine, no silly. Drop, ain't no laying up, I'm just drilling in on pillow. Gotta roll, skirt out the door with these rocks in the wrist. Too much, Forgiatos on the bench, too much. too much. Too much. All this money that I got, I could never get too much. All these that I got, I could never get booed up. All these cars on the lot, I be switching the shoes up. All this money that I got, I could never get too much. Rocks in the wrist, too much. 4 Giottos on the mint, too much. Too much. Too much. All this money that I got, I could never get too much. All these that I got, I could never get booed up. All these cars on the lot, I be switching the shoes up. All this money that I got, I could never get too much.
You can hear the roar here in New Orleans. Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. You take a look at the Pelicans. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
Hey, Kevin, folks will tell you that the closeout game is always the hardest in the playoffs. But when you've got a chance to close a team out, you got to make sure you're focused and determined to get the job done. And you need to do that by taking advantage of the opportunity.
Assisted.
Look at New Orleans. And being this close to the finals, they do not want to let this game get away from them.
Yeah, it's not an elimination game, but there's a good chance this game will decide the series. They won't be holding anything back. I can tell you that for sure.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
And it's Sochan missing. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Aggressive move by Paul George, not just hanging on the perimeter.
San Antonio foul. Number 00. First personal foul.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Valanciunas. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Here's ABC. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the evening. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. Nobody near George. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williamson looking it over. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
If he's that close, it's tough to compete with Paul George.
Here's ABC. Johnson outside. Paul George with the steal. And George with the stuff.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And just trying to get some traction off. Offensively, boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Wembanyama.
Assist goes to.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Charles Maxey. Run.
New Orleans with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Loads it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Step back on that one and let it fly. ABC's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the middle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night here.
I love the toughness from Jonas Valanciunas, and he is lighting it up tonight.
And stolen by Williamson. This one for 3. Here's George. Back to Williamson. Jones, no one around him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Johnson. Shot from 12. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's George. Now here's Jones. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
San Antonio.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. 8-point game. Pass to Bassie. And it's in there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Down low. And Williamson throws it down.
Nice recognition there by Paul George, just getting the ball to the open man.
Pass to Bassie. To the wing right side. 11 feet away. And Jones sends it back. And he gets it back. ABC's shot is good. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Loads it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Understands how to use pick and rolls. Zion doing a great job in these sets.
Here's ABC. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And it's Williamson missing. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He was a true standout at the offensive.
20. The Spurs. 14.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's ABC. Can't hit that one. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's ABC. Takes it off the glass.
0-0.
ABC's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Spurs.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Right wing. Here's Valanciunas. The shot's good on the assist by George. Valanciunas has got 9.
Another center adding to his game. Valanciunas trying to help his team stretch out this D.
Here's ABC. 12 points for him. And he drives in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Valanciunas from outside off the mark. Here's ABC. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's ABC. 14 points for him. Here he goes. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
First team foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. New Orleans in the lead. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside.
Good luck containing Paul George on the drive. He's one of the more fluid wings in the league.
The Pelicans have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. That one is no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. He nails it. We're tied up.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's George. Outside, Jones. Back to George. Kicks it out to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The shot's good on the assist by George. Williamson's got 9 points.
The offensive game of Zion continues to evolve. Love watching him nail it off the catch.
Here's ABC. Pass to Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 6.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Ingram outside. Right side, George. Ingram outside. Inside. George, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Vassell. To the inside. ABC.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's ABC. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Sky high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Here's ABC. 22 points for him. And it's Zohan missing. Here's George. ABC grabs the board.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pelicans trail.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's ABC. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
The Spurs have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The deep three from Ingram. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2.
The Pelicans.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. ABC really making a difference here.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively. Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Once again, fans, put your hands together. That was your Pelicans dance team. Once again, fans, put your hands together. That was your Pelicans dance team.
McCollum with the ball. Pass to Hawkins. McCollum outside. And here's Hawkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your
And the Spurs making a change here. San Antonio leading. He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson.
On the free throw, no good.
The most important thing for Zion is staying healthy, because when he's on the floor, he's an elite talent.
After ABC. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Spurs leading by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play here. Passing, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up. With a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's ABC. Back to Jones. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Jones has got 4 this quarter. Pass to Ingram. On the wing, Jones. Here's George. Ingram outside. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And San Antonio called for the foul.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
36 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's ABC. 25 points in the game. Paul George grabs the miss. And Jones has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George. Jones has got 5 now.
The better Jones can shoot off the catch, the more valuable he becomes.
4 seconds left. It's blocked. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. New Orleans on top, leading
55. The Spurs, 54.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. Here's ABC. Pass to Bassey. Jones looking for an opening. There's the 3. Branham can't get it to go.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and he also didn't give up on that possession.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Chalk up 2 there. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now, here's George. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I don't know how they lost track of a guy like Valanciunas on that play. Easy alley-oop for him.
Pass to Jones. Spurs passing it around. Tipped away. It's stolen by Jones. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Jones. Here's ABC. The shot from 20 feet away. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And it's Ingram missing.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down and tracks it.
The shot by ABC, no good. New Orleans leading by 5. George up top. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Branham. Here's ABC. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jones. Takes the 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
2 minutes.
They're trusting one another out there. To get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And George, here we go. And the layup falls.
Good body control by Paul George. Shakes off the contact and gets the points.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. .149 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's ABC.
An incredible defender. Paul George, combination of quickness and length, helps alter many shots. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
ABC's shot is good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Into the lane. Here's ABC. Pass to Branham. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Here's George. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
An elite player in this league, Paul George, is going off tonight. Something we've seen PG do a lot.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Out to Ingram. 6 to shoot. The shot by George, no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
ABC. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
A high second-round pick. Herb Jones has done a nice job turning himself into a rotational piece, adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Jones for 3.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. He never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans take this series and will continue.
My henchman out club, I give him a signal. Yeah, racking that B in my club. Yeah, I go supersonic, no tail. Yeah, I just too rich, no film. Yeah, I just too rich, no film. Yeah, racking that B in my club. Yeah, I go supersonic, no tail. Yeah, I just too rich, no film.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, wait. Okay. Straight to that front row. See me at the front row. See me on TV in the front row. Catch me in the front row. Front row 40. See me in the front row. Front row 40. On TV in the front row. Front row 40. Yeah, we in the front row. It's front row 40.
Front row 40.
floor seat Earl. Feet on the wood. Me and my girl. Taking selfies, rich and wealthy, what's the price? You only live once, so we gon' live our best life. Sometimes we like to dress alike, matching fitted designer gear. Some people say they watch the games just to see what I'm gonna wear. I like to get up out my chair and start gigging to my own song when it's on. People text me and say that they see me on the jump.
Catch me in the front row.
They're gonna unk right there.
Front row. See me in the front row.
Hey, loved one, can I get a picture?
On TV in the front row.
Keep inspiring, water. Keep inspiring.
Yeah, we in the front row.
We grew up off you. My life is real. My life ain't fake. Front row 40. Behind home plate. The youngsters and older folks know that I'm the man. I'm humble, I take pictures and I shake their hands. I love Bay Area teams, I'm a super fan. I'm sorta like Spike and Jack Nicholson. You can catch me at a hockey game behind the glass. Or on the field with the Niners, walking on the grass.
Catch me in the front row.
That boy stay fit.
See me in the front row.
I like how he be having his queen with him all the time.
On TV in the front row.
He always at the games.
Yeah, we in the front row.
Put me in, coach.
Front row 40.
I'm always flexing. Isaac, mula sa kagswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kaginsada, wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon. At pag inamaw, storyara ang galabaw. Isaac, mura kagsikinsada, wa kayangay. Ay palabi, dagan kay kag arti. Wa kay agi, ay pag pinagrabi, ay pag pinamay. Sa tinud anay, klaro kay kabay, mananap kami natay. Dato daw siya do, pero kaon dilata. Check in sa McDo, nya gabaw no ginata. Importante wa kay silbi. Plastic kang dako, imo naw kay dili malata. Uy giatay, ikaw na lagi. Ikaw na ang pinakamaayo, pinaka-cool, pinaka-dato, pinaka-grabe, bogo ka, pinamay. Feeling sweet to bogo di ay. Ulis inyoy, naamor bagtak lamok. Isaac, mura sa kagswito da, bogo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kaginsada, wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon. At pag inamaw, storyara ang galabaw. Isaac, mura kagsikinsada, wa kayangay.
If looks could kill, baby, I'm the fashion demon. Right now, can't look road and I'm speeding. I got my bros, I got shows lined up, I'm on the road. I get shows, deep, I'm about to get over. You can get over. I just like the ball hard, ball like Della Dover. Don't shop at Dover's, don't shop at Demons. Don't commit treason. Everything I do is for a reason. Everything I do is so strategic. Baby, please don't leave me. I don't need you, and I know that you don't need me. And I got those flies, I'm in the day with the moon this evening. She ain't cool, but I know she evil, so deceiving. If this can kill, that makes every day Halloween. I don't need no weed, man. I get richer. Yeah, for real. I'm on the top of the mountain, king of the hill. I don't like no. walk around with a. I'm a fashion killer, I'm a bad. Real big baller, but won't let no play with. My little, she a fashion killer, check out, she walking your look, she slaying it. My boy got it, he ready to, so please don't play with him. I look at my demons and face them. Take the chrome heart Timbs and I lace them. I'm walking through, I got it. Rockin' Chanel, I put on Balenciaga for all of my haters. Go, I'll see you later. I'm that real soul taker. I'm the top flow boss and little player. I put on big pants, real deal rainful. Baby, I'm the fashion demon. Right now, can't look wrong and I'm speeding. I got my bros, I got shows lined up, I'm on the road. I get chose, cheese, green it, I'm about to. You can get over. I just like the ball hard, ball like Della Dover. Don't shop at Dover's, don't shop at Nevis. Don't commit treason. Everything I do is for a reason. Everything I do is so strategic. Baby, please don't leave me. I don't need you, and I know that you don't need me. And I got the flies, I'm in the day with the moon this evening. She ain't cool, but I know she evil, so deceiving. If this can kill, that makes every day Halloween, man.